What's up, guys? We got Kako'o and we got Silver Valley. Silver Valley's in the pink. Kako'o is in the dark blue or black. Or should I say the blue and black? We'll join you guys in a minute. I'm um, gonna go sound deaf on this one and be back in a minute. Here we go, people. We're late. It could be our last match of the day, as some people are headed home, but hundreds of people stayed and watched this. Family, friends, other teams scouting. We have Kako'o in Silver Valley 16's, and let's do it. Don't forget to smash that like button. Helps with the algorithm. Don't forget to share, subscribe if you like it. And even if you don't, share and subscribe anyway. Let's go. Nice. Number 10, Jordan Stutzky. Number 1, Leland Stutzky. Number 5, Bella Seward. Number 6, Callie Clark. Number 7, Addison Miller. Number 11, Louis Hendricks. Number 13, Kara Griffin. Head coach for Silver Valley is Corey Stutzky. Here comes the yellow from the left for Kako'o. Number 24, Corey Nowler. Number 23, Eva Pusulu. Number 22, Legacy of Shua. Number 21, Amelia Hernandez. Number 14, Kara Kella. Number 4, Kehal Modelo. Number 2, Kieran Kamau. Head coach for Kako'o is Brandon Murakami. All right, here we are, ready to start this action. Kako'o's Volleyball Academy versus Silver Valley Volleyball Club. They said SVC. Kind of fooled me, but went there with the roster and started screaming out some names. And if the girls look, you got the teams right. And our ref just took off. Probably because we're going to need a down ref for this. Oh, no, he came back with a ball. That makes sense. Kako'o Valley. Sorry, Kako'o Volleyball Academy serves first. Kako'o, Silver Valley. It's going to be a fun match. Pink versus the black and blue. And here we go. Good pass set to the outside. There's a little OT swing that's dug. Going to D zone. Oh, we got a lefty. Here's our lefty at number 23, Ava Putzulu. Olivero, Kira Dumlayo to serve, and Kako'o scores first blood. D-zone shot, Doug coming to the outside, OH, and whoa, referee's letting it play. And a little bit of cleanup, shot out of the middle. That ball is out of bounds. Silver Valley gets on the board. Kamel Parata in the middle. Hits that out. There's a short serve and set out of the middle. There's a tip. A little teardrop. Free ball. Kako'o on the attack. Ava gets dug, and with a pipe of their own, Silver Valley set out of the middle. Pipe for pipe. Doug. Who's going to blink? There's a teardrop shot. Beautiful shot. That's number 5. That is Bella Chalier. Or Chaleri. We got 2-1. Silver Valley. Wow, I was just going to say ace, and wouldn't you know it? Just incredibly high reach by Silver Valley. Even when you miss, you can't miss at that height and at that reach. Pretty good pass. There's your D-zone again. Ava goes cross court. Doug. Going outside. Kaylee out of bounds. Kako'o gets the ball back. Tiardi Lucella serves. It's a free ball situation. Lucella the setter coming in. Going to the middle, high middle. Ball's dug. Nice hold on her platform. And Addison hits that ball just long. Or sorry, was that Addison? No, it wasn't. It's 3-3. Serve out of the middle. That's okay pass. Out of the D zone, Doug. Going to go back set. Ava sprays that ball out of bounds, and Silver Valley, the lead is back to 1. There's the up and down tip, and the ref didn't blow the whistle. Wasn't sure how that was going to play out, right? Did you hear a whistle? No. Hey, into serves, number 16, Aaron Pasquale. for Kako'o Volleyball Academy. Score is 4 up. We're in the beginning of this first set. For those of you that just joined us, don't forget to smash that like button or share. Sharing is caring. Go 5-4. Aaron Pasquale. I think that setter might be back row, and the referee picked it up. Sorry, we got 6-4. Just changing that score for us. It's Kako'o Academy. Aaron Pasquale to serve. Jordan Stutzky, libero for Valley. Figure they're going to go to her, and she responds accordingly, like a true libero. Nice flat platform. Nice hold at the end. Beautiful one move to the ball, and Valley's back in business at the service line. Jordan Stutzky to serve. Expect her to go to, to the person that just came in, and that was trouble, but it goes over the net. And the referee, in the rare occasion, calls a double contact, and Kako'o is back in business. Legacy Iosua. That's a good serve, and tries to bring it back, and that's over the net, but that is wide, out of bounds. Another serving opportunity. The lead is extended to 3. Nice high line shot. Beautiful. Sorry, I'm back. Some technical issues, some questions and inquiry by some coaches and parents. And that's number 21. That's Aurelian Hernandez. Ava to serve, and she's got a good one. They're going outside, and beautiful approach, but I think that one never made it over, and the score is now 7-9, fixing the score for everybody. Very good side out. That's the middle. It's Gloria Naoni. Pretty good one. We got a substitution coming, and coming back in to block a few balls is number 4. That's Kayu Robelo. Kehayu Robelo. Nice free ball pass. They go back set. They go D zone, and she loves the. Did they love the D zone or what? That's the 4th attempt by Ava. This time they go slide, and that ball waffled via hands, double hit, triple hit, however you want to phrase that. The net result is the same, par for the course. Kara Griffin to serve. Kara goes short, position 1, good spot. There's the over the top, that ball's dug, going back set, and dug again. They're going to get to 11. How about Kahio? Free ball situation. Did they go back to Robello? No, they go back set, and no one was there, but free ball situations. Another dig. There's the bring back. Short. Who's going to blink? Out of the middle. Callie Clark. Nice high reach. Great extension. Some people just reach as high as their shoulder, but when you bring your shoulder where your head is, you get an extra 2-3 inches on that, and that's what Callie did. There's another short serve. Once again, dropped like a ton of bricks. Tied at 10 apiece. Callie Clark. She's been working to position one. This time she goes more 6 and 3. And then Silver Valley serving up a storm. Sometimes when you have someone like that behind the service line, coach asked them to shift. They're in row 6, so she's on a row 6 shift. Going outside. There's a double hit, and aptly called by the referee. That is 5 unanswered points for Valley. Kehayu Robello call for the double contact. They just shifted their serve receive just to get better passing situation. There's the dump on 2. Gets dug. Going outside. Bella goes long, and for now the bleeding stops for Kako'o. Kira Domleo. Serve out of the middle. Nice pass. And too late on the dig. They're playing in and out on defense, which more often than not presents problems. On defense, you really want to go out and in. And serve receive, you kind of want to go in and out. You want to dare them to beat you with the perfect shot. Position 1 and position 5 serve. Going outside, going to Robello. Robello gets blocked. Hendricks and Clark in on that activity. Now the lead is 14-11. They're on a 7-1 run right now. Nice free ball dig. There's a plant on that one set. Perfect pass. Good side out, Legacy of Suwa. What a great first name. How would you like to name your kids Legacy? Let me know in the comments section. I agree with you. Pretty good pass. Out of the pipe. Her libero takes it. That's Jordan was that Jordan Stutzky, number 10? Yes, it is. Lily Hendricks to serve. Now number 2 back in, Destiny Hurd. She's out there to block a ball. Kako'o in rotation 1 right now. Serve receive, pretty shallow, but considering the short serves, and there goes a deep one. Responding accordingly was Valley. There's a middle set, and there's the poke. Doug. Tipped on 2. Who's going to blink? Wow, right into my living room. Going for the camera again. Valley right now fixing the score is 16-12. Hendricks to serve. Number 6 out there. Callie Clark. Number 6 is blocking right now. It was 7 before on the last kill, and now 17-12. And now you got the substitution coming out of row 1. Serve out of the middle. Okay pass. There's the back set. And our super sub comes in and delivers the kill attempt. Free ball. Setter takes it. Libero sets. Back at her. 7. Kaeli. Hall. Doug. Hall has to deliver the free ball. Back set. Covered. Who's getting a blank? And there's the down ball. Now the payoff. Back set. Hall is the outside set. That's almost a go ball. Bringing it back. Free ball. Did they go back to Addison Miller? No, they go backset on the slide. And the slide, which was one of the weirdest plays I've ever kind of seen in volleyball, always seems to produce this high level of points hitting percentage-wise and volume of kills. His timeout is called by Team Kako'o, their first timeout. So while we are here, I will do a little camera round for you guys. This is my iPhone shot, just zooming around. That's court 2, where the men are playing right now. I could definitely do some action there during the timeouts and during the tweener sets. So we go back to this game. That ball's out of bounds, left balloons, and the bleeding continues for Kako'o. That ball shot at the net, and trying to clean up is number 6. Callie Clark never came over, but she's there to back clean up as Lily Hendricks back at the service line doing real work. There's an under the net call, and the hits just keep on coming for Kako'o as we're experiencing a 15-2 run. They were down 7-10. Or however that math works out, and there's a down ball, and that ball sails wide, and just like that, before you can blink, Kako'o finds themselves down by 10. Hendricks to serve. Hendricks been back there for quite some time. And that one, sometimes you cut off your own hands a little bit when you have momentum. I mean, right now the damage is done, and that's a significant lead she's built. But the later rounds, you definitely want to make sure you don't make careless errors. That ball's never over on the block, and scoring 2 in a row right now is Kako'o. Aaron Pasquale. Jordan with a good pass. There's a down ball situation. On the attack, they go middle, blocked, covered. They go outside. Yes, they do. Another free ball. And free ball, free down ball. Who's going to blink? There's the outside set at Addison Miller on that kill. And that ball does get touched by the block. We play on. Free ball situation. Do they go back to Miller? No, they go 31. And boy, did she get caught high. A no topspin swing, kind of sailed up a little bit. Puts them within 2 of the victory. 23-14. Hit off the block and much needed kill. That was Hernandez. Olia Hernandez. Super necessary kill. And now thought Legacy was going to serve, but Legacy's coming out. And in comes Kamaili Peralta. maybe stir up the pot a little bit, get a bunch of points, maybe get some momentum. Get served to 5, and there's a nice hold on that pass. The outside set to Addison. That ball's out of bounds, and line judge makes the right call. Brings it to the attention of the top ref. For me, I say always play until you blow the whistle, but good call. Cross court shot and off the outstretched hands of Ava. Ava Putzki. Putzuli. And now the sub is back and Legacy's back in, and set point opportunity number 1 for the Valley. Addison Miller, Luff balloons 1 into the tape, and set point opportunity number 2. Ava Putzulu got a lot of activity, getting a lot of sets from the right side, 5 balls, as well as D zone. Lefty goes left shoulder serve on that. There's the block, and she knows she's got to make that move. And Silver Valley wins in convincing fashion behind the 2 long runs, serving runs of Lily Hendricks, Callie Clark, number 6. So let's take a look around. Little introduction. That guy's our DJ, and he's the announcer, and he is terrific. He's probably a legend here in Hawaii, and he's a legend in my mind before I even got to talk to him. But these are the 3 wise men making it happen. That's the stage for the ceremony in the morning, and 10 courts altogether, consolidated to the higher classes. Of course, there's a men's game happening. Oops, I just lost the signal. Sorry, guys, I just lost the signal, but that was just the introduction of the court, the setups, the layouts, the participation, the activity. And to tell you the truth, this is Hawaii. Hawaii doesn't need a reason to play volleyball. In Hawaii, volleyball is the reason. I equivocate volleyball in Hawaii to, I would say, football to Texas or football to Louisiana. Of course, California quantitatively has a larger playing crowd, but with respect to California, they don't get the same turnout in the games as Hawaii does. Hawaii, it's you see the indoor games, it seems like the tickets are sold out all the time. All right, there it is. Back of my min shot. Was it a min playing as I zoom back away? Let's see what we got. That's what's going on with the men. Don't know if there's a medical timeout happening. The ref's down from the stand. Oh, no, we're between sets, which reminds me to reset the scoreboard. I'm going to zoom in on the coach and just bringing everything down to the level. Communication. I mean, the best thing she could say right now is, hey, we got them exactly where we want it, right? We don't have to worry about and concern ourselves with making mistakes that were already made. I mean, from a satirical perspective, they definitely checked all the boxes on every possible mistake you can make. And I think the cool thing about that is once you made those mistakes, you don't have to worry about making those mistakes. So we're back on the court. Bella Schiller with a good serve. There's a free ball opportunity and back row attacker and striking first blood in this set, Silver Valley. The refs call us back row attacker, and the ref calls a replay. I think he was contending that the player was in fact front row and not back row, so we get to do this all over again. Here's the back set, hit into the middle, recovered. Good block and way to peel back and clear it out. That's number 21, Olia Hernandez. Back to service, Gloria Naoni. Running into real estate. The ref calling the captains now. It's for the time being, it's 1-0. And whatever the situation is that's holding up the momentum of this game, I'm very interested in knowing what's happening. I'd like to think I know a lot about this game, but I do not have the first clue. And what's transcribing and transponding in that conversation. Oh, okay. So net violation that the down ref was trying to bring to the top ref's attention. And now the referee has to give them a chance to rotate back one and situate the substitutions. That's going to be the other question. Now I'm into it. Now I know. So for those of you watching that have no idea what's going on, there was a net violation that was never executed, and Kako'o thought they had the ball, so they put in their lineup, the libero switch, and now they have to make sure they go back one rotation, make sure they have the correct next server, and from the rotations respond accordingly. Back to serve cross court. It's a long 1-1, guys. Kako'o gets that ball, and now the lead is 2, or the lead is 1. Or maybe not. Fixing that again. That might have been their first point. Thank you for joining me, guys. This is the second set. Tiari Lucella serves. Another good pass, and there's the dump to position 5, short position 4. Very risque. You usually only do that if you know the blocker is going to go up with you. Most of the time when the block is down, you just pick that up, and she let it go right by her. Hendricks with another serve, and again, she spends a lot of time behind the service line. Lily Hendricks back again. Will she rinse and repeat? Same spot. Looks like it. Yeah, good serve. Hernandez gets dug. There's the dig, and bringing it back to no man's land. Free ball. That would be a carry. The ref aptly calls a double hit. Great call by the ref. You know right away. You see it, you call it. Tiara Lucella serve, and she goes towards zone 1. Oh, bit of a shooty pass. There's free ball. There's a perfect pass. There's the cutback on that quick set and another free ball situation. Oh my goodness. Wow, and free ball is something you definitely want to take care of. No matter what level you play, the magic three is serve, in system setting, because if you get a perfect pass, the other team can't make you set poorly. And last but certainly not least, free ball and down ball. Has to be at least a 70 or 80% control. Free ball, there's a perfect shift going to Hernandez. Hernandez got it. Oh my goodness, that ball is just out of bounds. And great job escorting that ball out for Kako'o. And they closed the gap. Rechecking the score again. It's 4-4. Sorry, people, I had one job to do, just the one, and I fixed it. Okay pass. Addison Miller gets dug. Going back row. Hernandez luft balloons that one long, and now the lead again is 1. Silver Valley. Miller to serve. Miller goes short. Good pass. Nice balance on that. Nice control. There's the block, and we got to make sure we cover that young lady. Coverage is the key, especially if your hitter is what many would consider undersized, right? You got a smaller hitter, and she'll be brave. She'll be braver about taking those swings if she knows she has coverage. Did they go back to her? No, they go back set. That ball drilled into the tape by Legacy. Addison to serve again. There's a pretty good pass, and there's the back set again. There's the fix and the dig. Libero gets dug. Going outside, almost a collision, and that ball sails wide. Ava, who's been highly active the entire first set, gets her first swing the second set, and it goes out of bounds. Miller drops a shorty, and maybe a timeout might be in order. I have this old saying: if you're not sure to call it, whether you want to call a timeout or not, you always call it. Going back outside, and there's the balance on the tip. Number 16, Aaron Pasquale. Legacy to serve. Her last name is Ayasua, but when your first name is Legacy, you don't need a last name. There's the dig. Back set. Back to Ava. Ava thought she had a touch, but no, that ball's out. Silver Valley back in business and subbing in the serve. Caden Stutsky. It's Jordan's sister, the libero. Stutsky to serve, and she goes deep middle, and boy, did she have to move her feet to get back for that one as it's presented with a free ball. Middle set. There's a chip off the block, and that's number 13, Kara Griffin. Extends the lead to 6. Leading by 6 in the set, and 1-0 a match. Silver Valley. Wow, that ball was going into the tape. You almost knew by the toss. Whatever percentage that coaches would consider the level of importance, be it the toss, contact, or swing, toss might be the highest. Wow, speaking of toss, nice short toss and a heavy left-handed swing by Ava Pazzulli. Much needed rally. You got a lot of parents here, a lot of friends pulling for Kako'o to do something good. And I think here it comes. And right on cue, that ball goes into the tape. My affinity for speaking too soon. remains impeccable. Kako'o out of row 4, and there's a wait for the referee whistle. The ref never blew the whistle, and a lot of the whistles sound the same, and no harm, no foul. You get another repetition. Kara Griffin the serve. Callie Clark, her counterpart, who's going to be blocking middle right now, has been fantastic at the service line. She is just a killing machine. Number 16. Would love to know the hitting numbers on her right now. She is 2 for 2 her last swing, the last 2 swings with a tip. And a jump, what we would call a jumbo shrimp. The lead is cut to 4. Nice jump set, and there's a little bit of net activity, and the guilty party is number 24, Gloria Naioni. Bella to serve. Bella Schiller. She goes straight to the middle, and there's the perfect pass, and I really like that back one, or like that tempo one. And there's the coverage, and they both bring it back, and there's a free ball situation as both girls spring back to life. They got life, and it's so worth it when you get a point as a result of it. If you do nothing, you get nothing, and fantastic movement by Kiara Dumleo, the libero, who's now out of the game as the middles are blocking and serving. Legacy at the front row. There's a short pass, and that was a lot tougher to handle than it looked. Both teams in double digits and trailing by 3 is Kako'o. Gloria Naioni to serve. Expect her to go back to position 5. 5-5, says her mom. And wow, that one drifted to 6, but the net result is the same. 1 point, 1 serve, and very much needed for Kako'o. And again, they have a huge crowd sitting intimately with me here in the broadcast. Feel the positive energy. I feel the aloha spirit. And a hater from New York, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. The outside set. Wow, there's a dig. And good touch on that block. Necessary touch. They go back to pipe. Doug. They're going right side to Hendricks. Tips Legacy. Legacy with the teardrop over the block, matrix style, and cuts the lead to 1. Legacy, don't remember her last name, but with that first name, you do not need a last name. Her first name is Legacy, guys. Cutting the lead to 1. There's a free ball situation. Looking to terminate. Did they go back to her? No. A little bit of a confusion, and running full circle on that was Legacy. And I do like the free ball play because the blocker did bite, but the communication between the setter and the hitter has to be paramount, especially on free ball plays. Can't emphasize that enough. Serve out of the middle. Good pass. Shot counts and the foul. There's a touch. Top ref saw it. Down ref concurs, and I think we have a timeout here, and very rare timeout after losing the serve, and not a real point. Interesting. So as we get the timeout here, I just want to show you what my intimate broadcast booth looks like. Okay, there we go. So as we go to camera 3, this is the VIP lounge. These people paid a lot of money to get these seats and, of course, don't want to be filmed, don't want everybody to know they're rich. Here we go. We're back to the elegant coach's camera shot, coach's perspective, if you will. Wow, that's a great serve. Man, that had trouble written all over it. And now, maybe we get a little bit of juices flowing, some emotion. It's 14 up. They were left for dead the first set. Now here they are, tie game. Goes back to zone one, and that's a winner. My goodness. Make sure they take care of free ball. Make sure they take care of down ball, because this is when taking care of the little things allows her to maintain that serve and maintain service pressure. Tiara Lukella to serve. Leading by one. This time she goes to zone 6. Okay pass. But they get the free ball they want. Now the easy part. Outside, Hernandez. Approached it really, really fast. It was a go ball, I get that. But accuracy-wise, I thought the set was on point. She just missed the swing, and now the game's tied. Nice patience. There's the back set. Ball gets dug, and they're switching. I gotta hurry up, and that ball left balloons out of bounds. 16 after the swing. That's Aaron Pasquale trying to switch to the outside as fast as possible. And the Oppo, who was supposed to switch from the left, a little slow moving in. She kind of had that look like, hey, we got to go, we got to go. Leading by one in the set, but still trailing 0-1 in the match is Kako'o. Drifter set. There's a free ball situation and a little bit of a freeze. Sometimes your body and mechanics get into the rhythm of the third hit, and every now and then someone drops a second hit on you. And really, you want players to want to get that. You want 3 girls on that. Kako'o now trails by 1. Robello hits that ball into the net. We got a couple of subs coming, and I like the subs because not because people are playing poorly, but because you don't want to use a timeout, and you want to actually use the subs as a de facto timeout. As Addison Miller serves, goes short, and it worked out, and they go back to her. No, they go to Legacy, and Legacy, to quote Bob Uecker, hits just out of bounds. Or no, actually, the saying was just a bit outside. Miller to serve. Another good pass. I'd go back to her. Got our lefty on the right side. Ava gets dug. Coming out. Another good dig going back to Robello. She's got a swing. She missed a couple, and now she's a little bit swing shy. Brought back in. That's a great set to the lefty opposite. Going out of the middle and right into my living room. Sorry. Now, as far as unanswered points and being streaky on points, Silver Valley is that team. They get their points in bunches, and I think this is a very, very good timeout. Very smart timeout. Again, I have an old saying, if you're a coach and you're not sure if you want to call timeout or not, you always call timeout. And if you're one of those coaches, make sure your assistant coach is your timeout coach. (16-19), Kako'o trails 0-1 in the match. We might have ourselves a situation because they are playing significantly better than they did the first set. But what we're looking for people who need to be a little bit more selfish on that free ball. They instead of hoping the other girl gets it. I'd like to see a little bit more selfishness from the higher skill players. If it's yours, take it. As we're back from this timeout. Wow, there's the jump set, there's the cover, and could have been out, and that's fine. But that's not. And again, it's what I was talking about. You gotta make the move. And there is no one on this team for Kako'o that lacks the skill set to do it. They're all skillful players. They're all scrappy. Going back to zone A, that's a free ball. There's the back set and drilling into the tape and dodging a bullet. Another one is Kako'o. Trailing by one. They got to use these breaks. They've been given more breaks than Lindsay Lohan in court. And that ball dribbles into the tape. That was Legacy with the service error, and the lead is now 4. The window is closing, and if they're going to win this game, they're going to generate any kind of momentum, it has to be right here, right now. That's a deep serve, but wow. Good bailout situation. Free ball. Will they go outside? No, they're going back set. There's the touch, and we got to see these dark jerseys get a little bit dirty and dusty from hitting the ground. They now trail by 4. I'm going to fix that score. It's 22-18. Going to the lefty, Ava. Ava goes cross court. And that's what they needed. Much needed kill, and good for her. Good for her. Didn't have the jump, didn't have her momentum, but at the same time was not remotely interested in giving up the free ball. Nice hard down ball cross court situation. Expect Lily Hendricks to get this set, number 11 on the left side. Now they go back to her, and there's a free ball, and now this time everyone's coming to it. Oh, what a beautiful dink, but dug, and we now have a back row attacker. Said it was not front row on that attack, and the lead is closed to 2. Again, Lily in this rotation gets some activity, and I do expect her to get it. But she's got to come up with that pass first. Free ball situation. Back. Who do they go to? They go back set. Not yet. Out of the middle. Cross court. Doug. Setter's front row, and there's a free ball situation. Will they go back to her? No, they go to Robello. Robello gets a good swing, but gets dug. A-zone. That ball is in. Such a difficult shot to dig. It's like over the block, over the dig, and looks like it's going out, and then it goes back in. Kara Griffin the serve. Kara, high activity in the middle on offense. And a very, very good position 5 and 6 serve, and there it goes again. Robella, this time, that's what I want to see. I want to see good momentum. Hope they go back to her. They don't. Oh, man, they're wanting a carry. They're not going to get it. Well, they go back to her. They go outside. Robello swings, cross court. Doug again at the net. Free ball. Who's going to blink? Doug. Out of the middle. Another good dig. Robello. Did she get the touch? Yes, by both line judges. Just like American Idol judges agree. You're going to Hollywood. You're trailing by 2. Okay, how to serve. Trailing by 2. Addison with a free ball shank. Who's going to blink? And this time they go, wow. That's a good swing. That's too bad for her. They went a lob, not necessarily a 4 outside, but sometimes when you do that and the block's not fooled, you're kind of setting the hitter into the block, and now it's match point opportunity number 1 for Silver Valley. Valley, pretty good serve. There's the middle set. That's pipe. They go to Addison. Addison has to give up the free ball. Free ball on the attack. There's the dig. Addison on 2. Gets dug again. But they go to Hernandez. Whiffs it. Oh, boy, a little bit of a scrap fest meeting a hot mess. Who's going to blink on this one? Free ball opportunity. Do they go to Glory? No, they go lob, and I think there's a net violation. And yes, it's on. They get the net violation and they get the touch, and now find themselves trailing by 2. We have ourselves a situation, people. Kira Jumla to serve. She's a libero. They need her to come up with a dig big time. Hey, there's a backwards pass. And there's the free ball. They all got to go. No, Frank Shank free ball, and I know the coaches are going to call a timeout here. No timeout. Wow. Interesting. They used to, maybe. There's a serve to zone 5 again. Good pass for the game. Tipped, not yet. To the middle, there's the tip for you. Legacy. Just like that, it's 24 up. And am I missing something? Are they out of timeouts? I thought the coach had both in the chamber. Zone 6. Another free ball. Will they go outside? Hernandez. Not yet. It's a free ball, and now this might be a tip fest where no one wants to swing. Now it's about who makes the mistake first instead of who's going to go after it. Who's going to take a swing? And there's the power dink by Callie Clark. Just looked like her hand got like 6 inches longer and just power dink, yanked it down, cross body. Match point opportunity number 3. Maybe. Lily Hendricks to serve. Yep. She goes middle, and that ball's dug. We're looking for the match here. Addison, no, gets dug. Libero goes outside. Hernandez, high line, dug. Going to the middle, not yet. There's an outside swing, and there's another free ball, dug. For the match, no, going over on 2. Where they go middle, yes, Legacy. Ooh, a generous non-call on that double hit. Bringing it back, free ball situation. Silver Valley for the match. Going middle. She gets stuffed, but covered. Legacy. Oh, and that's in. High drama on center court. Second set. And for the first time, this capacity crowd showing signs of life. Set point opportunity number 1. No, tie game, sorry. Scratch that. Staving off match point. Serve position 6. Okay pass by Addison. Addison's in the middle. And they have to give up the down ball. Hernandez. There's the line shot she's looking for. And Olia Hernandez has woken up. Set point opportunity number 1, and finally timeout was called. And I'm speaking as a commentator, but also as a coach, I would have loved to see them call it a little bit sooner, but well, if that didn't happen, why deny us this high drama on center court? I'm enjoying it as a commentator, but the parents are losing their minds. The 2 most uncomfortable people in this gym are the coach and the parents. Nobody likes tight game situations except me. Tiare Lucella is a pretty good serve. Drifter, okay pass. It's an inside set, and that's to position 5. That's Doug for the set. Not yet, but a great self cover. They go to weak side, and this time everyone wants the ball. Nobody's letting the ball drop. Back to Hernandez for the game. Not yet. Wow. Stetsky with a good dig. Addison with a tip. And that's a forgivable carry. Oh my goodness. And free ball opportunity and a whole bunch of screaming to Addison. Miller. Tip. Will they go to Hernandez off the lob? Tip on two. No, it's still up. And wow. And I don't know, the referee might have swallowed his whistle on a possible carry, but all's well that ends okay as we take you to this dramatic third set. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no place in the world I'd rather be. Don't forget to click like on this broadcast. Don't forget to click share on this broadcast. And I'm going to be here all weekend, so when the level gets better and as we get some of these teams to whatever, I'm joined by Kamalu Whitaker. What's up? So Kamal, how you say your middle name again? Or Whitaker what? Makiko? Yeah. Let me tell you something. At this point, that should be easy. With the names I had to pronounce right now, as we go to my other camera, this is Kamalu. Yeah, huh? You want to say hi to people on the headset? Yeah, let's do it. All right, cool. Let me test your sound. How you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, there you go. I'm joined by Kamalo. Listen.
I can't hear myself.
Oh, you can't hear yourself?
Nope.
I got you right there. You know, look at that.
Ah, there you go.
There you go.
Okay.
So Kamalo, you came at the right time. We're in the third set as I reset the scores. So one set apiece. Using ScoreCam, by the way.
No.
Do you know what made me use this? I called LMU versus UNLV, the indoor game.
Okay.
They're using ScoreCam.
Love it.
Yeah. So I have my green. I'm only doing a one camera set, but if I get volunteers to work the other cameras, I could just green screen the score for all of those. I can turn this into a green screen and then put the phone on top of it, put the scoreboard on top of it. It was an ingenious idea, but it worked like a charm. So Kamalu, do you I don't know. I mean, you've already grown up and you already went to college. Any familiar faces for coaches and stuff, or people you catch up and say hi to, or?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of coaches who were coaching when I played, some coaches that were playing while I played, some hometown coaches. It's been nice to see everybody's faces.
It is, and it's really, really nice for me to be here. I haven't been to Honolulu since 2018, where LMU, we visited Hawaii and got 5-0'd. And I mean 5-0'd where you were singing the song.
Yep.
So went to Maui with my wife.
Nice.
For her birthday, April 4th. And a lot of great hiking out there. If hiking's your thing, especially that last 3 miles that was like 4,000 feet up, which does gnarly things to your legs. Man, I was cussing my wife out, but let me tell you something. I'm blessed to be surrounded by intelligent women like you, my wife Kelly. You got a great coaching staff, Lisa.
Yep.
Right? You got some really, really good coaching, and some of the girls are figuring it out in the beginning, but now the IQ's gotten better. Do you share that sentiment?
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching our 13s team play today and up in 14s,
right,
and I'm watching their IQ carry them through the match. So It's been great.
Yeah, and as a coach, it really puts a smile to your face because they might do something they did in practice, and then when they look at you, when it happens in a real game, they're kind of like, hey, we practiced that as we go back to the game. This is what we call the coach's perspective back shot, so I think you'd appreciate that. And Kako'o, left for dead, absolutely blown out game one, 17-25. Came back from 23-18, tied the game 24 up, tied at 25-24, and pulled out the set. And here we are in this decisive third set against Valley. Ball's dug. Set to the middle. Her name is Destiny. Tipped. Going to short four. Dug again. Who's going to blink? Robella. Oh, my goodness. What time is it? Tool time.
Typical Hawaii team. Smaller, but going to find a way.
Yes. Well, something I think what changed was that I saw them letting balls drop because they thought the other girl had it. And some of these teams, it's very unselfish, but when it comes to winning, you got to be selfish if you're the better skill player, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. There's an ace. Sorry, I got one job to do. There we go. Click the scoreboard. Take care of that. Number 24, Gloria Naoni, has been back there communicating with the mom, with the family as well. Expect her to go position 5-5. She's been doing that all match and has enjoyed some success. And yep, there's the drop. Addison Miller with the pass. And man, what a good jump, but mashes it into the net. And all of a sudden, after we wrote this Kako'o's obituary, they are alive and kicking and enjoying a 3-point lead. Do you like to see her go back there, Kamala?
I do. Oh.
Wow, this time between 6 and 1. Okay pass. Number 6 gets the drop. That is Callie Clark. She's been everywhere. She's been blocking middle. She's been hitting outside, and behind the service line has done a lot of damage. Feel a bit of a momentum swing? Okay pass. With a little bit of a chuck on the third hit, which is not protected, but did it again. Why do you think she's missing that, Kamala?
Yeah, I think she's just catching that ball way too low. Might need a higher set or might have to jump earlier. Yeah.
I guess the real question was it meant to be like a tempo 1, right, or like a tempo 2, or was it meant to be a quick set?
Yeah.
Good serving tandem, and this time they get a free ball back. Free ball to position 1 on the attack. They go right side to Ava. Gets blocked. Cover. Expect her to go outside. Robello. Blocked. Covered. Oh, my goodness. The best coverage team in the tournament. Back set. There's the shot by Lily Hendricks. You feel about that?
Yeah, that's a tough shot to defend high off the hands without an off-blocker defender.
So you are very familiar with this gym, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, first ever volleyball tournament here was my last ever club tournament.
Wow, that's something.
Yeah,
As we got
it was
3-4.
the inaugural Aloha Summer Classic tournament. Yeah.
Kamalu, rock star setter, ended up going to Cal Northridge and is now the assistant program director. You helped me fix that title for Los Angeles Volleyball Club.
Yes, now director. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want that sauce. Yeah, I think we both agree. Like, if you want to affect the way people play volleyball, be an assistant.
Yes.
Don't be ahead of anything.
Yes.
You have to deal with what we call the other. Jason Olive is a savage. 5-5 on that dig. Going outside, and that is Hernandez. Did she get the touch? Yep. Good strategy, good strategic. See high hands.
Yeah, great shot for a smaller hitter.
Number 7, Addison Miller. Has been taking a lot of serve receive. There she is with an okay pass. She's also front row, by the way. There's a lob set to Hernandez, gets dug. Coming outside, Miller gives up the free ball. The setter takes it. There's the high line, and there's the shift on rotation defense, and soft block by the skinny boy. I saw pictures of you playing when you were younger. Man, you were like, they didn't allow you to carry any weight, did you?
But I probably ate more than everybody in my house combined.
Isn't that wild?
That's crazy.
Your skinny players are like eating machines. Set out of the middle? No, that's back row. Will they go to the right side? Yes. Ava. This time she goes line. Wow, the first time the whole day. Down ball. Doug. Looking to go to the middle. Legacy. Doug. Blocked. Hernandez. What a chuck. Ref swallowed his whistle on that again. And there's the block as a result. And just a ton of momentum going to Kako'o. You might be the good luck charm. Is there like a Hawaiian,
The
like,
Hawaiian good luck charm.
yes, like telepathy and
Bringing the mana
telekinesis
to
thing
the
going on?
court.
Yeah. So Jason came up with this idea of just making this tournament work. I'm sure he pitched it to you before he goes because you guys talk to each other about everything. Um, when he pitched it, is it something where you told yourself this is doable, or like I like it, or what the heck? What was your thought process in this?
Yeah, I mean, I think it combines two of my most favorite things in the world, and that's volleyball and Hawaiian culture. So it was not a hard sell for him when it came to talking to me about it. And I know there's nothing of its kind. So,
Right.
why not be the first?
So basically, what you're saying is, Coach Jo, are you giving me an excuse to go to Hawaii?
Exactly.
Number 16 has been fantastic. Her name is Erin Pasquale. And wow, little pinball attack. And how do you even cover something like that? You just put two hands and try not to hit the net?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, you're my color. You're my color girl here. You are, right? You're my color commentator. You're breaking down. I'm punting the analytical to the expert here. I will appeal to authority as Hernandez goes line.
That's a great
What a shot.
Yep. Especially when that team's playing a rotational defense, that line's going to continue to be open if she can get it.
Watching next level play earlier on, they had a mixture. They went base when it was tight, and they went rotation when the set was away from the net. Because they knew, I guess, no one had a line shot straight down.
No, that's
so,
genius.
Yeah. Well, you have to be well coached for that, right?
Yes, flexible.
Oh, she came in for the lob, but got a 4, and oh my goodness, and there's the 1 over. And here we go with
I've been seeing a lot of that shot at this tournament, the 1 over into deep corner. It's been interesting to see. It's not something you see very often in qualifier tournaments. Yeah.
You don't. Miller to serve. Addison serves short. That's kind of her jam. So we got a free ball situation. That ball is good. And there's the back set to Middle gets dug. Who are we going to go to? Miller pitches the free ball. They get the free ball back. They go back set. They go to Hernandez again. And Hernandez is on fire.
Found that seam. It was about 6 inches wide.
You were thinking extra point is good, right?
Yeah. Well, that was a great shot. Again, with a rotational defense, you give seam and you take it.
Number 23, Ava Pizzulli to serve, and a little bit of a shank and have to give up the down ball. And this time the skilled players are taking the initiative. Look, they didn't get it, but this is different from what I saw in the beginning.
Yeah.
Again, we got some telepathy to telekinesis going on between Coach K and Kako'o. Again, joined by Kamala Whitaker. I'm Jason DeBeas. She's Los Angeles Volleyball Club and former rock star player at Cal Northridge, setter. Cross court. There's a nice little hold on our platform on that cross court. And now we have the dig game, and we want someone to take a better swing. No one wants to yet. There's D-zone. Wow. That ball might have been out.
For sure, out.
She's not thinking might. They go middle, teardrop, and net violation as Glory Naoni extends over her head. Something we try to teach our kids all the time, right? Don't
Always.
Shoulder extend, reach over your head and get the extra 2 inches.
Yeah, she wanted those extra 2 inches against that bigger girl on the other side, bigger block.
Oh, Leah Hernandez to serve. She's been serving position 1 a lot, and this time she goes 6. Perfect pass by Stutsky. That ball drilled into the tape, and Kamalo, you have no appreciation. You haven't been here for this whole match. You have no appreciation how left for dead Kako'o was. Parents were disappointed. Everyone ready to pack up and go home.
I walked in right on time.
You did. It's the wildest coincidence.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm a conspiracy nut. I like looking down a rabbit hole. I'm calling this the Kamalu conspiracy.
Yeah, they feel my mana. I'm bringing the mana to the court.
Set out of the middle. They go to the libero. She drops a shorty. Did it go back to the middle? Yes. Naomi's been very active out of the middle, and we're looking at another free ball. Will they go to number 5? Will they go to Bella? No. Bella's been out there waiting for it. There's a split seam dig. Great dig and down ball situation. There's the touch they want. Free ball. Back to Naomi? No. Another free ball. Everything's played at the 10-foot line. What is going on? Robello!
Got it. Area 6 again.
Well, it's crazy because if you don't close up the block, area 6, which is a big no-no, all of a sudden
becomes the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Match point opportunity number 1. And they finally go to 11 outside, and there's a free ball situation. Will they go back to the middle, or will they go back? No, they go to the middle. And again, mashes the tape, and that might be the story of this set. Unbelievable comeback. Winners 2-1. Kako'o. Oh, putting it on them. Again, left for dead. Kamalu.
No, that
Your
was
thoughts
fantastic.
on just witnessing what we have?
Yeah, I mean, I came in right when things started to turn around, but I mean, they're playing your very typical Hawaii volleyball where it's defense with a bunch of crafty shots, and it definitely helped them pull through.
Yeah, I also want to talk about the value of taking care of the little things, like being there to cover, right? Or in system setting, right? Like the other team can't make you set poorly if you have a good pass. Down ball, free ball, just be first. If you're a skill player, like be that person. I saw all of those things that help them win. And I guess, is there something you want to add to that, or is there something different that you'd like to chime in?
Yeah, I mean, I always like to say that Hawaii teams play with a lot of heart. So I don't think you can count any Hawaii team out, even if they're down 10, 15 points. And I mean, they proved that this time, right? So that's one thing that definitely showcased itself.
I mean, the heart of the Hawaiian player, the aloha spirit, is never to be questioned, right? I mean, when you just take a Hawaiian team, take a Mexican team, as far as heart is concerned, we'll call that a wash.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll call that a push. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off now, but I'll be back in 15 minutes. But I'm blessed to be joined by my homie, Coach Kamala Whitaker. Kamala Whitaker's in the house, Jason DeBeas. Thank you, guys, and we're out of here. See you in a bit.